What's up, you? Yeah, you. Person that clicked on the video. Thanks for being here. Episode 2. Lives out. So I sent the video out to a handful of people. Really just trying to elicit some feedback. Get another set of eyes on it. You know. Cover my blind spots. Maybe something that I missed. Something that I wasn't thinking about. And I received a bunch of really intentional and specific feedback. So, you know, I really just want to say I'm really appreciative of everybody that participated in that little exercise with me. Thank you. And thank you for everyone else that watched, like, commented, subscribed, all of the above. But today's video will be about who I am and why I'm doing this. So stay tuned. So they say a true journalist has to provide at least 2 sources to support a claim. So according to Google and ChatGPT, reputable sources, the average life expectancy of a black male in America is anywhere from 76 to 78 years old. So if I turn 40 in January, that means that y'all are probably witnessing a midlife crisis right now. I'm good with that. So midlife crisis aside, I really love running. Like, short distances, long distances, and I'm competitive with it too. So what you trying to get the 40-yard smoke? What you trying to do, a 100? Usain Bolt, who won it? 400, 5K, half marathon, whatever. Let's get it. And if I feel like you about to beat me, I'm gonna fake a hamstring pull. So, you know, it is what it is. But in all seriousness, I just really love running. Full body exercise, obviously, coordination, mental fortitude. Because if you've run long distances before, you gotta play these games with yourself in order to get through it sometimes. So, you know, a love of that sport is definitely at the top of my list, you know, as far as reasons for wanting to do something like this. I want to inspire people to do the things that they love. And obviously specific to this channel is, moving your body, you know, taking care of your physical health and things of that nature. But that's not to say that I'm trying to get anybody to run a half marathon or to run an Ironman. It's just, if you're not moving your body, let's get it to start moving. If you are, and you want to start doing it more efficiently, or you want to do it in different ways, you know, then I'm here to try to provide some of that as well. But outside of being physical and doing physical activities, there's so many other things that we as people love, and we let, you know, life and work and the kids and whatever else get in the way of getting those things done. You know, I can provide a couple examples. Like if you had aspirations of doing comedy or being an actor, you know, there's local improv groups, local acting classes you can take. Or for all my people that like to paint and draw, it's going on a painting with a twist date, you know, and just kind of switching it up and expressing yourself in that way. I'm not trying to get anybody to start a YouTube channel, you know. That's a large thing to take on, but you know, just live freely and don't hide those parts of yourself, you know, just because life is happening. You know, if anything, I just want you to be as complete a person as you can be. So that's really the inspiration and the motivation I'm trying to provide. And forgive me, I am missing a little bit of context there. So for 5 years, I worked in an industry that I had zero passion for. So in addition to, you know, just not loving what I was doing, it was also a lot of times, very time consuming, right? So talking about the time that you're putting in for a job that's draining you, and then also the extra time that you're spending is not allowing you to do things and to be maybe that complete person that you want to be. So, you know, and I'll be more specific, the physical activity for me you know, kind of got put on a back burner sometimes. So there were just times where I wasn't running, where I wasn't lifting weights, where I wasn't, you know, pushing my body and challenging myself in those ways. And, you know, that started to take a toll on me until I just decided to walk away. And again, I'm not telling any of you to just quit your job. Like that's not what I'm telling you to do. But if you can just find a better way to get that balance, you know, that would be outstanding. So a little bit about me. I'm a son, I'm a brother, I'm a father, I'm a Miami native. Shout out to the North Miami Senior High School pioneers. The old one though, before the construction. I'm a Gator, I'm a Golden Panther. I hate Kevin Hart. I love watching other people play video games, mainly because I'm too cheap to buy a PS5 right now. And I can save my little $70 every time a new release comes out. But I am gonna buy one when GTA 6 comes out later this year. I love watching basketball. I obviously love running, as you can tell. And I guess you'll just learn more as time goes on. I'm extremely proud of my Jamaican ancestry, and I'm vegan. And the only reason I mention the vegan part is because it's extremely rare to see vegan endurance athletes on YouTube. If I'm missing something, y'all point them out, but I can't find them. And so sometimes when you don't see a lane, you got to create a lane. Last but not least, my most important inspiration and motivation for documenting this journey and getting on this journey is my children. I'm gonna look them in the face and tell them, hey guys, go ahead and follow your dreams, chase your dreams, do things that make you happy. And they would look at me and say, hey Pops, but you're doing this job you hate. You're coming home every day, you're frustrated, you're getting on us, you're non-communicative, blah, blah, blah. What's that about? And I would say, you know what, kids, that's a great call out. So instead of having that entire interaction, I decided to take matters into my own hands. And now I'm here doing it so that when I do tell them to follow their dreams and chase their dreams, they can see it for themselves. They can go back and review it and document it. And they can know what hard work looked like, what working towards a goal looked like, and ultimately what achievement looks like. So one more thing as it relates to your children and legacy. You know, the technology of our parents' time was photos, right? Tell a great story, but just not all that engaging. They don't really speak. Say a picture can say 1,000 words, whatever that means. This picture ain't talking, like you can hear this video right now. So it's important for me to be able to leave something behind, something 4K, something long form, so that, you know, my kids, they look at this and they know I wasn't a slave. And they can say, man, Pops was really inspiring. Pops was really healthy. Pops was really handsome, so on and so forth. So that's another, you know, strong motivation to get something like this going. All right, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I'm doing a lot of talking and I'm tired of talking. I'm trying to really get to the action. So I have a race next week, hit another state, get another state checked off this half marathon list. It's been a 6-week build. Y'all have seen 0 of it, but I'm gonna try to get a 2-week video out and then ultimately the week of and the race. So here goes nothing. Prayers up for safety and for well-being and for protecting these old bones. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching. Nibs out.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, or tell a friend. Nibs out.